How's it going, guys? What I wanted to do in this video is actually take a few minutes and talk to you all about the sights on your pistol and how that you want to pay close attention to the way the sight is made if you intend on using a firearm for self-defense, because the sight itself can give you a little bit of an ability to manipulate your firearm. I'm sure that you have probably seen various videos out there of people actually cycling the action on their firearm off of the holster or off of their belt or some other hard surface to where they will actually use the sight to basically rack the action of that gun. Okay, and there are a few things that you need to know in considering a firearm that you're going to use or a set of sights for your firearm in a self-defense scenario if you are looking to be able to use that feature, which I would highly recommend that you do. If something were to happen to you and you only have one hand available to be able to manipulate your firearm, using your sights or some other way of manipulating a firearm can be literally a lifesaver. The first thing that you want to pay attention to is that the sight is a metal sight. You do not want to be trying to manipulate your firearm using a plastic sight. Those things will break under a heavy load. I know the Glock factory sights are one of the perfect examples of that. You can see here my 43X. These are the Glock factory sights, and they would break if you tried to manipulate the action of the firearm just off of that plastic sight. Not a guarantee that it would break, but there is a higher probability that a plastic sight like this would fail under stress compared to an all metal sight. Okay, and that's only one of the aspects, one of the things that you should consider when looking at your sights. There's a lot of sights out there, including night sights, that will have an angle on them. You can see here, this is my Springfield Operator 1911, one of my 1911 collection. I absolutely love this gun. It is a fantastic firearm, and for you safety sallies out there, these firearms have been checked prior to filming. Now notice the angle on this sight. If I were to try to use the holster, the edge of the holster, to manipulate this firearm, I'm going to have a much more difficult time just because of the angle of this sight. You can see that bevel is actually going to basically push away. If I were to try to catch that sight on something, it's basically going to try to push away instead of catching the way that it should. Now this of course is my Canik Mete, another fantastic firearm. I love this one. I've got a video on this. You should go back and check it out. I'll try to leave a card up in the corner to where you can go back and check that out. This firearm came factory with these sights, and I want you to notice how these are made. You can see that little bit of a bevel that is on the front there, and that is actually going to aid in catching the edge of your belt, the edge of your holster or whatever, and allowing you to manipulate that firearm just from that sight. And that is something that you should pay close attention to. There are some sights out there that are night sights, or they say that they're combat sights, that will have the bevel like this, and I would not recommend using those in a self-defense situation or on a self-defense firearm for that very purpose. You're going to want something where you can manipulate that sight under an extreme condition, or manipulate that firearm under an extreme condition. And something like this, the way that these sights are made, it will catch on something and allow you to cycle the action of that firearm if necessary. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you ever practice manipulating your firearm using the sights, one-handed, that sort of thing? That's a very good training exercise that should be done. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Also, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Check out my website at boomsticktactical.com, and we'll see you next time.